Mike is cutting out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It's got to do with the internet here being mediocre at best.
Sounds about right.
Same. I absolutely love Spectrum here in New York. It's literally the best thing ever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Rob, you can fuck off. Your mom works for them. You don't count. You immediately do not get counted into this census.
You get an immediate sin for Comcast.
But hi everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of the Aesala Campaign. Last we had left off, our players had gotten their pay from Orion. Had also tied up a loose end that I had completely forgotten about, like 100%.
Sounds about right.
Sorry.
No, it worked into my favor. It's fine. We bullshit here. It's fine. Y'all got some other interesting things. Smork and Toad have bought a home that y'all are welcome to stay at during your travels. Anything else I'm missing?
He's still on the bench.
Yep.
I need a stat block for a magic.
I also
target.
have that symbol that works as a shield for one finger and one finger only. I've decided that's its use.
Are you sure it's not a helmet for Therius?
I mean,
It would make a very effective helmet.
Oh,
for
you
Therius.
know what, though? Does anyone have smithing tools?
I don't think I have them. I think I have proficiency with them, though.
Yeah, I'm just proficient with those. Actually, technically, I do have
I
them.
was gonna say, Wiz, I
Yeah,
know
wait
your
a-
class.
I have everything.
Not a tool.
You can literally make any tool you don't have. You can screw
Well, I
up.
also have every tool with my all-purpose tool.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, so T, how long are you staying on the bench?
I was over
what
on the bench.
She sleeps there.
time is it currently?
I was over
It's
on the bench.
Thank you.
fuck you. I knew a John Mulaney joke was gonna get in here somewhere. I knew it. I mentioned a bench.
Sean.
Also, before anyone comments on the Twitch, yes, my camera's on. Yes, I got a haircut. Thank fucking Christ.
Took long enough.
Right? I was literally a year and a half without a haircut.
Gross.
It's gone. I'm so happy.
Usually you should get your, like, all of the hairs cut, not just one.
Sean, I get it. You are the most dad of us all because you are the one
Sean,
with kids.
Where's
Stop the
where's
dad
Car
jokes.
Right now? Where's Car right now?
But it's getting to be a little bit into the evening, probably like just before dinner time. Oh,
She'll probably wait till like after the dinner rush and then go over.
so what are the rest of you guys doing at the inn as you gather together?
Creek is in his now empty room by himself.
Oh, your dads are there now. They can't move into the place for a couple days.
Yeah, they just bought
Oh,
it.
then, okay, cool. Never mind. He's up there then. Silent as a rock.
I mean, your dads are packing.
Yeah, he's kind of helping, but also kind of just in his own world at the moment, thinking.
What are
about
they
stuff.
packing? Didn't they already have all their stuff packed?
Listen, the squirrels sometimes need to be put into a box with holes. It's fine.
Then they probably unpack like all these blankets and stuff for the animals every time they stop. Let's be real. They are extra. We love
True.
it. We
Nothing
love
wrong
the
with that.
dads. We love them. But they are extra. And I did that on purpose. What's everybody else doing?
I'm sending a dire wolf outside.
Go on.
Okay.
Darius, put that away.
Nah, I just want to use my new tome to recall the previous works of that student that made the animating potion for the inanimate objects, and I'm gonna see if I can work through that with my knowledge of necromancy, see if I can figure out how it was used to raise dead into feral undead ghouls, to be precise. But I'm just studying that, trying to make some more progress with it.
Give me. Give me an Arcana check. For this initial one, at least.
Okay. If it'll run. Come on, I believe in you. All right, there we go. Oof, that's gross. It's a natural 1 for 6.
May start.
This feels. The wording on it almost feels wrong to you. Like, nobody would write like this. It feels like they very much were trying to hide what they were specifically doing. As you're reading through it and you're trying to figure out like the magics to it, and it literally almost reads as you're reading through it more like a recipe more so than any kind of like arcane abilities. But the ingredients make no sense. Like, as you're reading through it, almost looks like a cake. It's how weirdly it's worded and stuff. You probably would need a cipher to understand it, is essentially what I'm saying here.
Okay.
So where is he?
No, that. Last my character was kind of in the main dining area. I broke off to speak to whichever letter of the alphabet is.
Oh no, I was
Dragonborn?
asking where Cypher was so we could get him to figure out the recipe.
I ain't
Yeah,
doing
well, that
shit.
makes sense.
Hmm.
It's probably anywhere with a triangle, to be honest.
I hate you
assume
for that
Bill
joke.
Cipher.
I actually did not put Bill Cipher in this campaign for very specific reasons.
The entire planet would implode?
No, because if my buddy Fen found out about it, he'd kill me for not inviting him.
To be fair, he was technically invited.
You're not
But
wrong.
anyway, that's neither here nor there.
But yeah. So, no, Bill is not in this campaign. Spoiler alert.
Ciphers.
Go ahead, continue.
I guess I'll have to cause Weird Mageddon myself then.
You're gonna cause Weird Mageddon and not invite Therius?
That's rude.
That is very rude.
Oh no. It's a standing invitation for any of you Fey folk.
But anyhow, back to the topic at hand.
Anyone standing around me would see me persistently changing shape and my dress changing shape with me.
Gotta test them limits.
As everyone looks on at horror and this person constantly changing.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, let's be real, most of the students definitely are
No,
not paying
what
attention.
I was
I
gonna say.
want to know is what I need to know is when you transform into a centaur, what does the dress go back over most of your body and it's open at the back end, or does it stretch over your entire body and it's just open next to your pieces?
I can't turn into a centaur. I don't have enough limbs.
Oh.
Yeah, because you also can't
bummer.
become a bug person.
So you're like
I can't turn into anything that doesn't have the
you're
same
like an
number of limbs as me.
amputee.
I could turn into a tricrine, but I'd only have 2 arms instead of the 4. If I turn into a centaur, I'm going to look really weird because I won't have a butt.
So if you turn into
You
berries,
just look more like a satyr.
do you grow
Yeah.
wings?
No, if I turn into a fae, I don't get wings
Ah.
because
Turns
I don't
into
have
me,
them.
we're going to be making the con check because it's a tiny creature at that point. Instead
Yeah.
of a small.
Huh.
Actually,
wait.
even if I turn into a tiefling, I don't get a tail.
Do you get horns?
That's so depressing.
Right, and I forgot Treek's not actually in his room because I just remembered what I texted you last time.
But that's what a disguise kit is for, though. I'll add like fake wings and a fake tail, and then I'll be fine.
Got it.
Yeah, people will just assume you're evil.
Anywho,
Continuing on.
I'll have
Forgot.
wings made of paper mache. Be great.
So what are the rest of you doing during all this? Let's start from the top. Darius, what are you doing before the dinner rush?
putting a direwolf outside, like I said.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Being on the direwolf.
V.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Go
V is sitting at one of the booths in the cafe, kind of waiting for everyone to get back so he can share the news he got from the Crow. I think was his name last time, because he's never
Correct.
he didn't actually
Yeah.
mention that to anyone yet. So he's gonna have a meeting with everyone when everyone gets back.
I'm already tracking. And Kay, what are you doing?
Already tracking.
At least y'all don't question when I use my jargon. I mean, two of you are not allowed to.
Anyway,
Okay, what are you doing?
I'd say he's in one of the bubbles, not even writing notes, he's just thinking about everything that's been going on lately.
Just wanting silence.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Like, he's not even writing stuff down, he's just processing everything on his own.
Alright. So we're gonna jump to when you all arrive back, unless anyone is not going back.
What district was T in Labention?
She was still, I believe, by all the shops and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't go far.
Well,
Oh wait, Darius was in her hood.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
yeah, because he was sleeping. That's
let go
right.
of everything. Go back.
Apparently.
Every time.
Yeah, she's in the wedge.
Okay, that means
So a direwolf
Darius-
climbs out of your hood.
Yeah, he sleep through it out like he's throwing the Pokeball clock.
that's gonna be fucking terrifying. Sleep throw an animal and all of a sudden direwolf.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, it could have been a giant elk.
That, no. That's gonna
No.
crush somebody.
That would have been fucking hilarious though. What's your passive perception key?
probably not fucking high enough.
Just asking.
Not as high as others.
Amen.
What was it?
15.
That's higher than my stealth roll last time. Yeah, you see Treek walking around the fucking looking for something.
She just kind of just stares at you and just lets you be.
Suspicious.
She doesn't question that anymore.
This group, honestly.
Yeah, it's like too. Just yeah. I was just checking because you did. Yeah, I got my stealth roll, which was a 13.
Alright. So, as I said, we're gonna time jump to everyone meeting back up. So, you all arrive back at the thing. V. I assume you're gonna try to assemble everybody. Wow, I can't talk.
Yeah, basically, as any of y'all come in the door, V's gonna be like, hey, come over here. Sit down, we gotta have a talk.
Is this about that book that Treek found that one time?
I
What?
was happy to
No,
talk.
no.
Oh,
Oh, let's
What?
not talk about
Wait.
that like ever.
I have no recollection of what you're talking about.
Treek just stares
Wait,
at
no.
everybody and just
Very
goes, "Yeah, no."
carefully purged
And
all
let's
of
not
those
tell my
memories.
parents about that.
Wait, no, I've already had the talk. Like, my parents handled that years ago.
Once everyone's at the table, I'm gonna. I assume it's a button to hit the bubble on the table.
Yeah.
Like something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the button for that. So, is everyone here? Right? Yeah.
No, I'm not here.
Alright, fuck, shit. So is
Kay's over in the other bubble.
what the?
You can go pound on the bubble.
I'm gonna go do that real
Or,
quick.
like, wave in front of him.
Boom,
I'm just gonna like
boom, boom.
start flicking
It's
the
Very
bubble.
bold
I
of
got
you
this,
to assume
I
that
got
he's
I got this. Maybe Darius is gonna try to Misty step inside the bubble.
It fails immediately.
Yeah, but say if it's like Leoman's tiny mouth, there's no fucking way.
Hmm. Can I knock on the bubble?
Okay, Darius is gonna take the other approach now.
As you guys
Do you
like,
have the
Go
spell
ahead.
knock?
go ahead, Darius. What's your plan?
Darius is gonna go up to the counter and say, "Can we drop his bubble real fast? We need to get him in our group conversation."
Oh, yeah, not a problem. And he
Thank
reaches
you.
under, and Kay, you watch as your bubble goes down.
I'm like mid knock, and you watch my hand kind of like fall flat, and I almost stumble forward a bit. Hey, you wanna? We got some shit to talk about. You wanna come over real quick? You good?
hard to say.
I
But
mean, yeah. If you need your space, I just wanted to let you know. Just
more attempting to process a few things. But that'll just take time. Please, lead the way.
Dang, Lucky really don't want to be on time today.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just waiting for it. It's like, yeah, that's not happening.
look at there. All right, so we will sit everyone down. Kind of sit up a little bit. So, do you guys remember that crazy time I ran into that fucking wall? You know, like
Yes,
like
there's
6
no
hours
pointing
ago.
an inflation element into it.
Do you want me to run into it tomorrow? I'll fucking run into it tomorrow if that's what you want to see. Like,
It was the most disappointing collision ever. Very overrated. He just went through the wall.
do I have to run
1
into
out
an
of 10
actual
would
wall?
not recommend.
Yeah, it would be
I'll do it
far
right
more entertaining to watch you try to walk through a closed door than watch you run into that wall again.
Oh, you know what? Maybe all the walls in this city are magic. Maybe I can walk through the fucking door to our bedroom.
I
I'll
love
try that
the
tonight.
back and forth,
Guys,
but
please
can we get
don't.
back on topic?
Oh yeah, fuck. Sorry. So when I got sucked into the wall, there was the gnome, the little gnome fucker I was telling you about. He called himself the Crow. I don't know what the fuck that means or any of that kind of shit, but apparently he runs like a thieves guild around here. And
So- So it's a gnome called a crow.
Yeah.
Just making sure I was keeping up. Okay. Yep.
yeah, no, it's weird. to me
Obviously
too.
an alias.
It's a gnome called Crow who's a thief.
Yes, and he runs a guild of them, and he told me
Wait, a guild of
apparently
gnome crows?
gnome crows.
A guild of gnome crows?
No, the guild run by a gnome named the Crow.
Okay. And it's
Yeah.
full of the gnomes.
Okay.
Yes, totally.
Just to be clear, this
guys.
crow spells his name CROW, right? There's no Q or anything
I
strange
didn't
in there.
ask. I didn't ask.
Guys,
I'm not-
please.
What's the point?
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
what does the crow want from us?
You know, there's a lack of specification, but he mentioned some stuff that I thought I should mention to use. He said that up in Arcast, there's a bit of a, how do I put this, interference with the art thieving business, and it's caused by this bitch Absane. And if I recall, I think she was on the list we got. Feel me?
Yes.
Is she?
I believe she is. They don't know who has the list. Who could check that? But
Reek pulls out the list because he always has that. Sane.
V will point to the
Oh
bottom.
shit! Yeah. it's
Yeah,
right there.
and I was also thinking about it a little bit. Well, while I was waiting for you guys. You remember we listened to them tapes from Niaz? One of the tapes talked about it was Niaz and some bitches on the phone or whatever. They was talking about op even.
Mm-hmm.
Darius
And
is
so-
gonna sit there like, what's a tape?
I
Room.
mean, I could be completely speculative here, but I'd guess that Abzane somehow related to Niaz's whole thing too. And I'm thinking maybe if we can take care of this for the Crow and take care of Abzane in general, we can cross the name off the list, and maybe we can get some shit on Niaz to help us there.
True.
That does sound like a lovely proposition.
So we're going after Abstain?
I think I should also mention that apparently there's someone I know in Arcaster. This was the part he was kind of sketchy about. He kind of just said there's someone you know who's needs some help out there, and I don't know what that means because I don't know who the fuck could be an Arcaster.
Well, do you have any close relations or maybe
Not
someone you would be on friendly terms with?
nothing out here. No, certainly not. Everyone I knew was back in Aresta. Aresta?
Aresta.
Aresta. And
What about that one gentleman we ran across a few weeks back?
well, Willie?
I've never had a mind for names, but I'll take
I
your
mean,
word for it.
he's fine. He's not really like a. They seem to imply this guy's like a thief. They're a contact to talk about Absane. Willie's a little too reckless to be a thief. I'm not gonna lie. He also said he was heading south. I
Oh.
don't think he's gonna be up there. But no,
All
sorry.
right. Well,
That
I
was
just figured I'd recommend it as an option. But if
Yeah.
you don't think it's a viable one, then that's fine by me.
no. I mean, I have no. Listen, I don't know, and I don't know if any of this is even true. This could all be a fucking trap. I just thought maybe I should tell you guys because it seemed like a lot of pertinent information at once.
Is it wrong to say I hope it's a trap?
I wouldn't say that it's wrong to say it. I just wouldn't recommend it being a trap.
Well, yeah, that'd be very unfortunate for them.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
It's fair.
We have already been kicked out of like a city, so
Two cities.
those. All right, yeah, well, shit, fuck. All right, can't get much worse.
To be fair, though, if
Arkansas.
as long as we kill them all this time, there can't be witnesses to report us.
Unless, you know, they're necromancers.
Hey, what do you got against necromancers?
Dead men can tell tales.
Yeah, but only the ones that I tell them to tell.
It's like when dead men do tell tales.
Yes, but dead men tell my tales.
Tongue twister. Dead men do tell tales. Dead men do tell. Fuck.
Do dead men tell tales about Sonic and Knuckles?
Oh no, we've entered
No idea
phantom
what that is?
territory.
Continuing on off of that.
If
I
you
think
guys
this
start
was a
looping around in
pretty-
these conversations again, I'm going to start doing this every time.
Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to throw the option of Outcast out there. I know with your dad's kind of set up, we're not really tied to dice too much more, so figured this might be an alright plan of action if no one else has any ideas. I know we talked about the pirate bitch at some point, but
We don't exactly know where she is right now.
Yeah, no, I think this is the best lead we got right now.
Arcaster is closer, and we aren't kicked out of Arcaster yet. So
Yeah. I mean, I support this plan of action for whatever.
Well, with this
that
group, I can't
matters.
tell. Because if there's actually a person in the list in the city, and they're on the list, who knows how influential they are in the city itself. So,
I mean, yes, but on the flip side, this could be the first time where we have someone already there who could help us.
that's fair, I believe.
If they're actually, I don't, again, they didn't...
Apparently.
They specifically told me some shit along the lines of, oh, you'll know him when you see him. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know.
While we're talking about traveling, do we want to invest in maybe a mode of transportation?
Like horses?
Wolf outside
I can be a horse.
that I apparently threw out that I don't remember throwing out.
Or
Yeah, I was going to ask about that when you came in.
Or a wagon that isn't carrying questionable contraband?
We do have a lot of gold now, that is true.
I mean, I think a wagon probably couldn't go astray. And we can always purchase additional horses as we go to help improve our overall mobility, but still maintain our ability to transport a lot of equipment and or goods.
Yeah, because we could always just pick up an extra bit of gold transporting stuff for people from one city to another if we're traveling that way anyway.
And we could, of course, provide security for that shipment as well, so we can charge them twice.
Right?
I guess. But yeah. It's kind of late. I sorry to bring all this up at late, and I know, but I figured better to bring it up, and we can figure the specifics out tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Not like we have anything else we can do, so yeah.
Well, before we all, head off to bed for the night, I would just like to clear up one thing.
What is that?
So
He's claiming
previously,
dibs on our cinnamon rolls.
you had strong feelings about my skullduggery. Is grave robbing around here going to be a problem for you?
Just do it when I'm not looking.
Fair enough.
We could save you the trouble and just find some people to shank in an alleyway.
We're not. No.
Hey!
No.
No, not doing it.
It's,
No.
Listen, if people need to die, they need to die, but not innocents.
not just
I
because.
didn't say just innocent people.
Not just
I'm
because
saying...
Carl wants to do necromax. Necromax. That sounds like cereal. I'm to say necromax.
Necromex. It's like chess mix. But
I was gonna
for
say
zombie.
Necromax sounds like a superhero, but a really lame one.
Fair enough.
Power.
He's really edgy and he wears only black and red.
Oh my god.
His power is he can make you sad with a glance.
Continuing onward.
God damn it.
So anything else you guys would like to discuss for the evening before you head to bed?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ask the bartender in just kind of a roundabout's way after our meeting is concluded. Just like, so if one were to hypothetically, start leading around a small contingent of zombies and skeletons, how problematic would the guard be?
Depends on where you get them from.
Oh, well, I mean, I won't be Well, I mean, in one sense, I will be making them myself, but in the other, like, the general deadness of them won't be my fault directly.
Hold
Well, as
on,
long
the
as they
ring.
don't mess with traffic and/or any of the vendors, you should be fine.
Are your zombies homegrown or are they free on the range?
Jesus.
Is that what Plants vs Zombies is about?
That was good,
Sorry.
dude. Cyrus, that was good. No, 100%.
Oh my god.
No,
Anyway,
I'm just
sorry,
sitting
not to derail
here
that.
like I am excited for the prospect to be able to yell, "Go make some friends" at my zombies as they go attack and kill people, so I can reanimate them.
Oh my god.
But okay.
Off the bed we go.
Alright. Hey. So, y'all head up to your rooms. Everyone, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, what? Okay.
Is this before we enter the room?
No.
That?
Okay. I would like it
Uh,
noted that V did try to run into his door and walk through it.
It's a 24.
I got an 18.
V. That's a check.
Nine.
And, oh no.
13.
It's the same thing for my saving throw, so.
Oh, okay.
16.
Yeah.
I don't like those 13s and 9s.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's a saving throw. Never mind.
Cool.
I got a 13. My owl got a nat 20.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't even think to roll for my burb.
You don't have to.
Okay.
I always do because I treat my bird as like a separate character.
So, V,
Yeah.
as you're sleeping...
Oh!
Oh, everyone immediately starts freaking out. As if I'm going to
I
do
already
something
knew what it
horrible
was.
here.
I forgot. I
Or
haven't done.
should she be even rolling for that? Because she doesn't sleep.
Sleeps
Yes.
for the week.
That's bullshit.
Oh, don't worry about it. As you're kind of getting your rest, V, you start to hear whispering in your dreams. Assemble the parts, bring them together. Assemble the parts, bring them together. And you watch as flashes of light come into view for brief moments. And as they do, you see different faces, 3 of which you recognize. 4, technically. You recognize the face of Niaz, Henry Bethos. In passing, Sarah and Hadron. His face most prevalent as it flashes in your vision and stays there for a brief moment, eyeing you directly, as if he can see you there. And you wake up in a cold sweat, heavy breathing. Who's in the room with V?
I believe that room was Car
I know cars usually in my
Camilla.
room.
and yeah, Car, Camilla, and V.
Car
Yeah.
Camilla, what's your passive perceptions?
My passive perception is 16.
I have an 11.
Camilla, as V kind of jolts forward, trying to catch his breath, you kind of hear it in your sleep for a brief moment. Whether you decide to react to it or not, it's up to you.
My owl would have noticed it too.
Headbutts him.
Are you okay?
Before saying anything, V is going to run to the window in the room and check the moon.
It is.
Is-
It's getting close to a full moon.
But it's not a full moon yet.
Nope.
Okay. There's a big sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, bad dream. You can head back to bed, and I'll waddle back to my bed and just or wherever I'm sleeping, just curl up in a ball.
And I waddle away.
Waddle.
Waddle.
Well, if you want to talk about it,
I appreciate it. I think I just need some fucking sleep right now.
The rest of the night is uneventful for all of you, and you wake up early in the morning to once again the smell of nice fresh coffee and delicious cinnamon rolls. Treek, you wake up to an empty room. Your dads have already gone out.
Noted.
Already furniture shopping.
Not so much.
Or I guess furniture.
But you all,
Yo, IKEA.
what do you guys do in the morning when you wake up?
Well, since Trixie is the only one in his room, he's kind of just gonna stay there for a bit.
A little less.
I'm going to. Well, go ahead.
I think he was talking to you, Cyrus.
I was a little. I was just gonna say, be a little less excited in the morning is going to leisurely walk down and get some cinnamon roll. But
I'm gonna go ahead and walk downstairs and see if they have something like an apple or some sort of decently sized portable, mostly clean snack. I don't know, maybe a banana or some, just like a piece of fruit that I can eat on the go.
fresh fruit prevents scurvy.
It does. Do. Oh, okay. So, Wiz, I'm gonna need a minute to DM
Yep.
you things.
You're good.
Of course.
What?
You're doing this in the morning,
Fine.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So, what's everybody else doing other than obviously V and Car? T or Darius, what are you doing? I'm assuming you're still in T's hood.
I mean, yeah.
I'm DMing you. Give me a minute.
And T, what are you doing?
He's gonna take a walk around the city, being careful to mind what's his name? Orin?
Or Orion?
Yeah, making sure to kind of avoid his territory.
So you're kind of avoiding, I believe it's, the marble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the 12 hours is up for him remembering, right?
Yep.
Well, close the door. Okay, is she in? Now close the door.
Shut the damn door.
Close the goddamn
Pretty born in
I
and bond.
chime
Shut the
in?
fucking door.
Go ahead. Feel free, Rob.
With haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, it was
Yes.
good,
No.
but fuck you!
Good bit. Good bit.
Ah! It was good. It was good. I'm mad about it, but it was good. Alright, that's gonna be a lot of DM stuff that I'll deal with later. With God. I will state, you guys do not see Kay for quite a few hours.
That's normal.
So, Car, Camilla, and V, what are you three doing? After eating breakfast and everything. If you're eating.
We talked about getting a carriage or something. I imagine we could go do that. I figure out how at least figure out how we get into Outcast.
That sounds like a good idea.
Should we like check in on Kay or like? Like anyone?
I use message. Are you within 150 feet of us?
I don't think it counts.
I don't think another plane counts.
He's using the keys.
So negative, Ghost Rider.
If he's on another plane of existence, it doesn't work anyway.
So negative.
Just a little far.
He's like not here.
Oh. What the fuck?
In true K fashion.
Like he's at least more than 150 feet away from here. He didn't say anything.
Oh, I swear to God, if he got kidnapped again.
In true K fashion.
I think that's valid. That is a valid reaction.
Someone remind me to stab K the next time I see him. Unironically.
Stab K the next time you see him, unironically.
Oh, alright, let's just go find the fucking cot.
Alright. So you guys start to wander through. The two of you, give me just a basic Actually, you don't need that. Camilla, I believe you have the map.
I do have the map that shows the current city and every location in the city.
Yes,
and all
you
the
do.
points of interest.
Yes, you do. Because, it was so useful. I was like, I'm going to just give this to you guys. I don't care.
It's this way, and we go straight to the...
Fuck you. Fuck you, Sean. I just read that. Oh.
Oh my god.
I mean, not wrong.
So you guys head off, heading to the stables. You're looking to fully purchase a cart, correct?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
About what size are you guys thinking?
Well, how many of us are in the group?
We've got effectively 6 of us, so I'd say maybe an 8-man cot. That way we can.
There's at least 3, if not more.
Yes, that is true. Technically, I'm gonna say we should. What are the sizes of cots? I never really fucked around with them. I feel like we should get one slightly bigger than our group in case we need to ever carry some shit.
So there is a very large, so they range from about a 2-man cart, which is very much not big. Then they have ones that are essentially about 10 foot long, but do not have like a cover and everything. So if you're looking to transport stuff, it's not very good for that. It just has walls and a bench, essentially. Or not walls, just has essentially benches. And then there are a couple of larger covered wagons that range from like 10 to one that is like a 30-foot cart that they suggest like 5 to 6 horses pulling it minimum.
Okay, I don't know if we need that one. That's a bit much, but
I think, like you were saying, just a little bit larger than what we'd need for our group would be like perfect.
yeah. Do we want a roofed one too? Does that matter?
I don't know if it would matter.
I mean, we can only. What's stable keep? How
Yes.
expensive are these carts versus versus each other? What about this one versus the one with the hood on it?
So I'm going to compare two 15-footers just because that's about that size for your group.
Yeah.
It's about 100 gold difference between the two.
Okay.
The covered wagon obviously gives extra protection, so if you're transporting goods and stuff and it rains, the goods are at least protected.
So, for 100 gold difference, we might as well get the covered cart.
I don't see why
But
not. We
what
just
is
got
the
cheap.
price of the cart?
That's a fair point.
The cart that you guys are looking at, not including the animals, is 350.
Oh.
That's
I
not
hand
including
them-
animals.
I hand them 35 platinum.
And I'll hand them another 10 for the hooded.
Well,
no,
that was including the hooded.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that was the 350 for the cart.
Yep.
Fuck.
What is your pricing on animals?
Horses about 100 gold apiece. Oxen 150. We also sell food for them. It's about 100 gold or about 10 gold for about a month and a half of fodder.
Okay. And for a cart of this size, would you recommend what? 2 horses, an oxen, and what is the?
I'd probably go between 3 and 4 horses, 2 oxen, if you're going for that. For the oxen, they're a little more durable. Will go a bit longer, but they're not as fast. Horses can't pull as much, a little bit faster, but they can't go as long.
I see. Can I try to tell if he's like upselling us? Like if we could actually make it with
Insight
less,
check.
and he's trying to insight check. I can. Dirty 20.
He's
We established that Camilla has worked on a farm before and knows that horses aren't that expensive as well.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like you're overpaying for the animals. He's not trying to bullshit you on the actual pulling of the cart because depending on what you're actually doing, 3 horses will probably do it.
Okay, so the numbers are right. It's just the price that's absurd.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like I would cast message to you. He's definitely ripping us off on the cost for the horses.
Do I have to I have to verbally respond to message, right?
You can whisper back
whisper.
to me, and I'm the only one that can hear it.
Okay, then I'll make a little get like a gotcha out of my mouth so he doesn't pick up on it. Okay. What are you feeling? Do you think we could go with the 3 horses?
I could just pull it myself.
I mean, a fair point. You are mighty and strong. This is where we differ immensely. But
I think that this particular salesman could be convinced to give us a better price.
Yeah, I agree. I think 100's a little bit too high for a horse. Well, what do you think's a fair price? You know animals and shit.
I mean, oh, are you talking to Camilla?
I'm talking about Camilla, yeah.
I'm talking very loudly in front of the salesman.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, so am I.
To make it clear that we're contemplating not getting horses from them.
Yeah, just so expensive here, you know.
But the cart's pretty cheap.
I bet that I could pull the cart by hand to the stable over on the other side of town, and they'll sell us horses for like 50 gold apiece.
Probably, but at the same time, their horses are more made for racing than pulling. So
Their oxen aren't.
their oxen are more how do I put this nicely? Meat is how I'm gonna put it nicely.
I would like to insight check this person's BS.
Give me
I know they're
Give me
full
a-
of it.
Vibe check.
5 check, yeah.
That's a 5.
he's being honest with you.
If we got 3 horses, could you do 75 apiece?
Make it 80.
4 horses, 75 apiece.
Four horses, and you buy the fodder at 10 gold per.
Okay, how much do I owe you?
So you've already paid for the thing. So one sec, let me do math because math is hard.
Can I in game propose? So it'll be about 250.
Yes.
I'm gonna trying to convince this man that that's the math that we
Give me a deception check.
With advantage, I'm giving the help action.
We'll see if it works.
I might want to just roll deception myself.
Oof.
Well, it was
You
almost
gave
a
the help
19.
action.
That's what
what
I
was
said.
it?
With the advantage, 3.
He's like, definitely not right.
Oh
It's
fuck, shit.
340 if you're getting fodder for each horse.
Ow. Oh shit. I'll slap 340 gold on the table. There you go.
Pleasure doing business. Want me to just round him up front?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Could you saddle him up to the wagon?
Oh, 100%. That was the plan. That's why I was saying I'll pull it up front with the horses.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. It'll be about 45, 50 minutes. So, if you need to look around.
While we are waiting, I'm going to just sit there and play my pan flute.
Okay. Well, they wait. Other than Kay, because we know what Kay's doing for a while.
Whatever you mean.
Um,
He's been kidnapped.
T and Therius. Wrong T. Too many goddamn T's.
I was about to say.
What are you two doing?
He's just wandering around absent-mindedly, unless Darius has anything he wants to do or go or anything.
Cool.
I wonder if I could get this map to be like the Marauders map and show people from our party while we're in the city.
I just realized I
Mischief
was muted.
managed.
What's up, Therius?
But Darius is gonna pop out of the hood. Are we going anywhere in particular?
No, not really.
Okay.
Kind of just wanted to think while everyone else was away.
That's fair, I guess.
As you guys are kind of wandering, where were you? Where'd you go?
Where's the random event table?
I already rolled. You see a very tall, almost looks elven, but very regal woman, kind of analyzing everything. She appears to have like a notebook she's writing down as she's walking through. Kind of eyes you, T, for a brief moment.
She don't see shit. My hood is up as always.
Ma'am,
Yes.
you dropped something. And you look behind you and you see you have dropped one of your daggers.
Dropped Therius.
He would be vocal, let's be real. Therius would be like, wait!
Yeah.
Taxi!
I've been dropped.
Is it actually one of my daggers?
Since
Yes.
when does gravity work?
Not taking my eyes off of this woman, I'm going to walk backwards and pick it up.
You have dropped your murder weapon, ma'am.
She kind of looks at you quick.
Still covered in fresh
You
blood.
have a whole aesthetic. What is your deal? Like, are we going edgy? Is that what we're doing?
Oh God!
What is your vibe here?
It's a good thing you just picked
Like,
up that
you could
dagger.
add a little color to it. It looked real nice.
There's now a weasel at this lady's feet.
Dang. Get her, Therius.
Color.
She immediately reaches down and scratches it under the chin.
What the fuck?
It's a weasel.
Color
That's
isn't
terrifying.
exactly the thing I
Fair.
need.
Well, I mean, it'd make your outfit pop.
I don't need to stand out.
In this country, you really should, though. I mean, the beauty of it.
Can I do an insight check from the other side of the city?
Can I
Can I
roll
make an
insight
attack
check in my
roll from the other
room?
side of the city?
Sharpshooter. Pew!
T's
Can I-
about to take some psychic damage.
Darius is going to Misty Step to the other side of this lady.
Took some fire damage, more like
Okay.
it.
And he's going to surge while doing it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Blows up
Oh
immediately.
no!
Blows up immediately.
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
100.
100?
That's sort
What?
of spell slots.
I believe that's... I get my spell slots back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Those
It could have been
neutral ones.
worse.
Oh no, sorcery points. I get sorcery points back that I did not spend.
Sounds about right.
Anywho, then he's going to cast dancing lights in front of this lady.
See? A little bit of flair. Never hurt anyone.
Do you offer unsolicited advice to every stranger you meet?
Only those that I feel could use a little brightening in their life.
With the life I've had, not necessary.
Ah, those that have had the darkest sometimes shine the brightest. She walks up to you very slowly, very much not trying to seem threatening.
T will just automatically take a couple steps back. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, I was just gonna fix your hair quick.
She's going to get a boop on the nose from a mage hand.
No.
Whoa!
Just a full mage hand to the
She
face.
kind of like puts her hands up, like, oh, what is? First there's a weasel, Huh. Are you a
And just
mage?
mushes her face. Just-
No, I am not.
Oh. Hmm.
Okay. There you
Also,
can
my
stifle his
hood is
laughter.
up. How would you know if my hair needed quote unquote fixing?
Well, I assume if it's up all the time, it's got to be frizzy.
I would very much appreciate you not touching me.
I was just gonna. I have a little bit of lotion. You see, she literally reaches into her coat and pulls out this very elegant lavender bottle.
What the fuck?
Unsolicited advice to unsolicited advice. Don't be nice to strangers on the street.
Well, it's kind of my job. I technically pseudo run the country.
Pseudo run?
What?
I'm the advocate.
For the brand.
Oh.
For Kisne, yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay,
That's so weird.
I'm really gonna have to cut this short. Nice meeting you, ma'am. I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Runs for the
And I
hills.
kind of just tug my hood a little bit further down. All right, mage, let's go.
Alright, nice meeting you. Darius will fly off with her.
Out of all the people to meet,
That's fucking
had to be
hilarious,
advocate
Ryan.
for the
Jesus
fucking dragon.
Christ.
I
That was
rolled
on
a
your random
19.
event table? That's fucking awesome.
Our lives are exciting, I guess.
I hope that everybody else is having such a pleasant day as we are.
Pretty chill. We're just waiting for the car. It's a nice day. Well, I'm sure they're having a nice day.
Speaking of carts, Car, what are you doing? Other than trying to find skeletons.
Well,
Interesting.
absolutely, I'm trying to find skeletons, and ideally a shovel, because I imagine they're easier to get out of the ground that way.
I mean, they tend to be.
So I would have made my way to the edge of the city, likely through the what is it? Not the rubble. The oh Lord, to the south and
The chisel?
east.
7.
The rubble is
Yes.
southeast.
And oh, I thought the rubble was southwest.
No, west is the chisel.
Oh, I just have them flipped in my head. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll be making my way out of town, and just pause to purchase like a small bouquet of flowers, and then moving along, I'll stop and ask someone else where the graveyard is, and kind of gesture with the small bundle of flowers by way of explanation.
All right. So yeah, they point you towards past the chisel towards the wooded area where you had come up from when you guys were first coming to Daisu.
I'll give them a curt nod and a thank you kindly, and I'll make my way in that direction, whistling a cheery tune, which is a rather odd juxtaposition with the idea that I just gave of visiting someone's grave, which I mean technically I'm visiting.
I mean, yeah. As you get closer, you see there are people preparing to bury a loved one, and to the side you see kind of a creepy old man just leaning on a shovel, watching them.
Okay, I'm going to walk over near the old gentleman and kind of in hushed tones lean over towards him. So, you got any more boxes that you'd like to be a little lighter when you carry them out here to get buried?
I mean, I got a
Jesus
couple
Christ.
abandoned ones, if that's what you mean.
Certainly. If no one else has use for them, I'm sure I can find some work for them to do. And
I mean,
I
nobody
just
claimed them. Ain't nobody
covertly
paying for me
pass
to dig the hole.
him a few coins along with my bouquet of. I'll pass him a few coins along with my bouquet of flowers, and say, "So, lead the way."
Follow me. And
Or do you need to wait until this is finished up?
oh no, let the mourners do their thing. I just had nothing better to do today. Until now. You see, he kind of like looks at the flowers and starts munching on them. Not bad.
All right.
Uh,
Absolutely.
so he takes you.
I'll gesture towards. I assume there's like a gravedigger's shack nearby or
Yep,
whatever.
there is a shack with a small crypt behind it.
Yeah, so I'll kind of gesture in that direction for him to lead the way.
You see, he stops at the crypt quick, tosses what's left of the bouquet after taking a couple bites out of it in there quick, shuts his door, and then heads towards the crypt. This is the city-funded one. Technically, everybody here, except for a select few who are behind the casing, are unclaimed. Bodies are yours to take for however you see fit. Don't tell nobody I let you have them. And he opens the crypt for you. There's about
Not a
go ahead.
word shall pass my lips.
Appreciated.
I just said, not a word shall pass my lips.
You see just a literal small pile of bodies, about 4 or 5 bodies just piled up. Spoiler alert, none of them are children.
All right, I will. That's perfectly fine. Children wouldn't be great for my uses anyway. So I'll go ahead and pull out my tome and sort through the bodies to find 2 that are still in, relatively decent condition. And then are there any that are heavily desiccated or decayed?
One towards the bottom is
i.e.
like
skeleton material?
it's not fully skeletal, but the body's starting to pull apart. It seems like the gravekeeper every now and then just leaves the door open. If you know what I mean.
Yep, no, I get it. Well, let's see.
Fuck.
I suppose I will take my 2 most fit-looking corpses and I will go ahead and cast Animate Dead. It is a 1-minute cast time on it. To imbue the 2 of them with life and purpose.
Okay.
So upon completion of the spell, I will order them each to collect like one of the other bodies and just carry them. We've got a little more work to do before we get too far with into reanimating these.
All right. So you walk out.
So yeah,
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so the general idea, thought, whatnot, is I'm planning on instructing my zombies to strip the flesh from bone while we're back in the wooded area, and then I will have to build a fire, boil the bones clean, using my pot
You're cutting
and
out a
some
lot, Sean.
water. If there's nearby water, my person.
I did not hear like half of what you said, Sean.
Uh,
Please
All
don't
right.
repeat it. I heard enough
Hold
of it
on.
to start to
I'll
make
put
me
it in the
ill.
session chat.
Yeah, just no, DM it to Brian. DM it to Brian. It's too late. He's already
Simplified, he's making skeletons.
Oh, that's what that process. Okay.
Yeah, I knew what his process kind of was. So that if that's all you're doing, then yeah, 100%. You could have just said I'm making them skeletons.
He's making skeletons and then treating the bones. That way they're not likely to fall apart soon.
Which, hey,
'Cause-
makes sense. But yes, you successfully do so. During all that is when the cart comes out, pulled by 4 very powerful stallions.
I will climb up into the driver's seat of the cart.
Can you drive a cart?
I can't not drive a cart.
You know, fair enough. I'll hop up next to him as the only other person here. Thank you, good. I think it was a sir we were dealing with.
Yes.
Thank you, good sir. It's been a pleasure, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Of course. If you need any repairs, feel free to stop back.
Will do, will do.
I'm going to cast enhance abilities on myself. And then I'm going to drive the cart away.
Cool. Give me a check.
I have.
Do you want sleight of hand or
This will be
athletics
animal
or
handling.
Animal
God.
handling?
Yeah.
Because technically there is a vehicle check, but you don't have the proficiency in vehicle, so we'll just call it animal handling.
One skill Shriek has that I like.
Well, even with advantage, that's a 12.
I'm gonna add a 6 to that with my diviner dice.
All right. So with that 18, you're able to kind of control it. At first, you feel a little unconfident, and then V kind of gives you like, "Hey, maybe you should go slow when we start."
You know somebody else is going to end up driving this. I'm just going to fly on my magic carpet.
That's fine. I'm just saying we gotta get it to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, where the fuck are we meeting everybody? Everybody just fucking
Get out of the
vanished.
way! Move!
Oh god!
Get run over! Ah!
I guess we're heading north, right?
Yeah, so I guess we'll just meet up there, and everyone, I hope, will meet us at the gate.
As we're heading north toward town, I start casting message, just trying to locate people within my path.
I'll take the reins as you do
Stranger
this.
danger, stranger danger, stranger danger. That's all I picture that happening.
So you slowly connect with everyone, but obviously Kay.
The message that each of you gets is, we have a wagon and 4 horses pulling it. We will be waiting at the north gate from the city.
Okay. Okay, we'll start heading that way.
Car, are you planning to do that here in this city?
Yes,
You want to get kicked out of the
because the
city?
bartender or
Right, here we
barkeep
go.
made me think that it would be less of a serious problem here, so long as I keep them under control.
Oh, 100%. I just didn't know if we wanted to deal with that. How are you arming them?
Yeah, I was just.
That's the bigger question here.
I mean,
Just give them shovels.
Give 'em
I
the-
imagine the skeletons, like, they don't have bows that just magically appear when you animate them, so I was just, you know,
Just gonna pick up some bow and
gonna
arrows.
purchase the short bow and arrows and, like, leather armor and whatever. And then for the zombies, honestly, they're fine with just punch things, but I'd like to armor them up some. So what does chain run? So I'm thinking chainmail for the zombies, and then for the skeletons, I'll go with like studded leather, short bows, and arrows. So just whatever that cost would work out to, because it would be outfitting 2 each.
So 1 second, because I gotta type in things. Nope, that's not the module I want to be looking at. I don't want to look at Rick and Morty.
That's what
Why
you're looking for.
not? It's such a
Yeah.
balanced
Oh my God.
module.
It's so funny. He turned into
More so, I don't need it. Let me rephrase that.
Speaking of, can I have a Meeseeks box?
No,
the
just immediate no.
Absolutely not.
banned.
You guys make it sound like I just start pressing the button ad infinitum just to
You
see
would.
what happens.
You fucking would.
I mean, yes.
And then plane shift
I
myself
feel like
so
the
they can't kill me.
meatsies would start pushing the button and then complaining about, well, he roped me into this.
Actually, there's a rule on it for D&D where if they're out for more than an hour, they start to go insane, and they get a murderous lust for whoever's brought them into existence.
Eventually, they're just going to be Mr. Poopy Butthole.
So it's gonna cost you 75 apiece for each chainmail.
Okay, so 150. And then what's the studded leather, the short bows, and let's give them 40 arrows.
I'm slowly pulling it up because D&D Beyond, when I type things, does not like it apparently.
I get that.
45
you're
apiece
fine.
for the studded leather.
In fairness, a lot of times I don't like when you
Okay.
type things either.
I mean, that's valid. I don't blame you at all because I heavy click.
So that's now at 220.
Why are you dumb? Just type what I want you to type.
I would have
dumb
dropped that in
because
my
I
head
was
as a
born.
baby.
I like how all of us took that personally.
We all had different answers, but they were all valid.
There it is. 25 for the bows, and then 5 gold for 20 arrows for each 20 bundle of 20.
All
What about a quiver?
so that'll be another 20 gold. So that brings it out to 300 even. I presume the quiver's included.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Sean, shut up.
All right, so 300 even. I'll go ahead and purchase everything to arm my zombies and skeletons. And yes, they will be referred to as zombies and skeletons here henceforth.
I respect it. Because fuck my action economy.
Basically, Jesus.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Everything we play has legendary
Fuck
actions
my
now.
fuck my action economy. Nah, everything has minions now. Correct thyself.
Minions,
I'm gonna fix it.
fireball.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
just
fix
wait.
it.
There's more.
The thing is,
Combat's gonna
Right.
take forever now.
because
Oh God, yeah.
what I'm sitting here thinking is like, it's a really easy solve. We go into a town, it's like, oh, they're not, oh God, they're not allowed in this town. Like, you don't have to let it break the game if you don't want.
I know. I'm giving you hell. This is part of your character. I'm just giving it hell because I find it funny. If a character's ever
Oh
too
no,
broken,
the
I will
funny part is
speak
gonna
to the
be where
player.
I spend.
Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, the funny part is going to be where I spend most of our downtime now trying to talk to them and teach them to speak again.
Honestly, that'll be hilarious. Please and thank you.
Their vocal cords rotted, they can't.
Anytime.
But continuing on. Kay, give me a intelligence check, please.
Okay. Ooh, 21.
Are you
Took me
okay,
off, man.
Sam?
No, he thinks he's funny if you look in session chat. He thinks he's hilarious today. And y'all think my alphabets joke was bad.
It is
That's just
bad.
I'm having personal issues, so this is how I'm resounding them today.
Wiz, you realize that you have very much been in here for probably about 9 hours now
Okay.
since you woke up.
No taken.
Okay. Not sure anyone knows how to contact you or anything, but
Nope. Just vibing. To be
okay.
honest. Well, I guess lost.
Right.
Oh God, you're the Jess of the campaign.
Oh.
It's a joke that only her and Rob get, but it's still funny to me. But yeah, so do the rest of you just start assembling at the north end?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys all assemble. You see Car walk up with these two zombie. Did you animated the zombies, right? Not the Skelly-Mans
I animated the zombies,
that are carrying the
and
Skelly-Mans.
after the bones were prepared and everything was done, I'm gonna have the skeletons made, because that was all stuff that I figured would be best done outside of town. You know,
Oh,
don't want to be
no.
flaying people on city streets. It's frowned on.
Yeah, probably. Good call. But you guys see he walks up with two Skelly-Mans and two zombies.
Why? Why are you like this?
We got the bigger cot for
Why
cargo.
aren't you like this?
Also, everyone
Because
give
I-
me a perception check.
Because I can't.
Is this an eyes or a hearing perception
This
check?
is an eyes.
Pain.
I got a 10.
My...
Perfection.
Oh, it's not for you, Sam.
I'm aware. I still wanted to roll.
18.
One.
I got a
I
16.
wanted to roll.
What was your roll earlier, Sam?
I got a 14.
It was
my
a
elf got a 21.
13. So anyone higher with a 13. 13 or higher.
You notice Treek is beat the shit out of. Like, very much looks like he's taking a beating.
He's poorly hidden it.
What have you done?
What?
Why?
Why are you like this?
What? What are you guys looking at?
Why does it look like you lost a fight with an owlbear?
I was.
Oh, an owl bear. I might be able to get those bear arms I'm after.
Sean, please.
No, that was good.
No, that joke is unbearable.
Oh, we're doing puns
Oh.
now.
We're barely getting through this.
We're
Well,
gonna have to bear with this, aren't we?
oh,
It's. I was doing research.
you tried walking into the wall, didn't you?
No, what? No.
No, that wasn't him.
I was just doing
Well, I mean, he might have
research.
tried.
And I have discovered things that
Okay.
unsettle me, but that besides that, we are fine. Where's Kay?
Nobody knows.
We
Nobody
can't
ever
just
knows.
fucking leave without him. God damn it.
I believe it's between J and L.
Shh. There he is. Fuck off.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Where's the last place we saw it? Did anyone see him this morning?
I thought K was between T and V.
I'm gonna take
fuck's
second
Good night,
damage.
everybody.
You know, one day
Oh.
you fuckers are gonna learn.
Shriek, sighs, wild shapes into. No, actually, he'll just run. He'll run towards the
Darius
tavern. Back.
flies up a bit
Run back towards the tavern.
and just keeps casting spells till he wild surges.
Why?
Oh, God.
Two,
I'm gonna
three,
send
four.
my bird
Oh.
to go find him.
E4,
To
interesting.
go
He's
find
just gonna
Kay
take-
or to go find Darius?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. No,
He's just gonna take
my
out her
bird
own
needs to get
personal
away
map
from
and just
Darius
start
before
walking.
he fireballs us all.
So I'm sorry. All of you take 9 damage.
What?
Not me. I ran away.
Hey.
Actually, how about why? What is it? What did you?
Yeah,
what
what
did it turn
actually-
into?
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of necrotic damage dealt.
Jeez.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, shit. Okay.
So I feel that in my soul.
I just don't know when it's Shriek now. Shriek runs its stills right now, taking a fucking woof. He starts running to the tavern.
You knock on Kay's door. Kay, did you leave the door to the library open?
He's so good.
Let's see.
You did not. You hear nothing.
I open the. I can. Wait, is the door locked?
Did you lock the door?
Let's roll for that too. Oh, that's on the floor. Yeah, it's unlocked.
It's unlocked. Okay, I open it. Okay.
Nothing in
Oh
here.
shit.
No sign of a struggle. All his stuff's still here.
Detect magic.
You feel some form of magic here. I don't know what the key actually is.
I
If it's
assume conjuration?
I would assume as well is making a space.
Wait, sir.
Because it. I mean,
Or at least making a doorway into a space.
it's essentially the magnificent mansion spell.
Yeah, then that would be conjuration. Yes. Okay.
So yeah, you feel conjuration magic.
Would Shriek know about the key and what it does? What kind of roll is that? Is that intelligence?
It'd be a history check because I believe the key was mentioned.
Yes.
Oh, thank God, 21.
You remember there being a key and Kay being very interested in what it did.
I remember what it did?
You remember something about a library.
Oh, okay. I used one of my wild shape features to summon an owl, and I send it to where the party was.
Okay.
And then when the owl gets there, it will draw the letter K in the dirt, and then it will draw a key in the dirt.
Give me. What do I want to
What is
have
it?
this thing roll to make pretty art? Give me a sleight of hand
So-
check.
Yes, key does start with K. Good for you.
Sleight of feet.
I mean,
Learning how to spell.
with an hour's dexterity. You would know this, Velma.
An owl's dex, I don't know offhand actually, but I can pull up the stat block for it. I only do perception checks with it, and it takes my modifier for perception.
It's a +1.
It's plus
so that's
one.
an 11.
You can clearly see the K. Then, everyone, give me a insight check. As
I thought
it's
that would
trying to
be
make this
intelligence
other thing.
investigation.
18.
Oh, that is also valid. Yeah, investigation.
15.
18.
I got an 18.
This is really interesting because technically owls are not intelligent enough to write.
I'm telling it what to do because I can do that.
So you all kind of can get that it's a key of some sort. You have no fucking clue what it means. You just see K, key.
I cast message. Treek, what are you doing?
How far away can message go?
150 feet.
You are well out of range.
No, 120 feet.
That's even more.
Because you guys are he's in the chisel, you guys are at the top of the rubble. Or the marble. Wrong one.
Do I have any spell? I mean, doesn't one of you speak with animals?
I mean, I can
I
speak
do
with
have
the aminal, but I can't understand it.
Speak with animals unless you understand it. What do you mean?
Is your summoned familiar a celestial, fey, or fiend?
I get the pick.
Yes, yours has to be fey because you use
Yeah.
your wild shape to do it.
It's
Yeah,
just
so
like,
I can't speak to it.
shit.
Even if you cast speak with animals, it's not an animal. It's a fey that's taking the form of an animal. If it was celestial, it can understand celestial, and if it was fiend, it could understand infernal.
The only
Say I
the only
go
one.
with Sylvan.
Yeah, the only one that speaks. Do you speak Sylvan?
Rob does, I'm almost certain.
Yeah, Rob probably
Yeah.
does, but he's in the sky and he doesn't care enough.
The two people that speak Sylvan are not there.
Shit.
So just to be clear, it's not considered a beast.
No,
Nope,
it's not
it
considered a
doesn't-
beast.
It says directly in the spell it is considered a fae
Okay.
instead of a beast.
Okay.
It is.
That's
it
fine.
is.
was
Qualified
just
as a
gonna
tiny
say-
fey.
Kay, as you're
No,
doing
that's
this
fine.
research, you feel a poke on your shoulder. It continues to poke you.
What the fuck?
Look around.
Brian's
There he
version of Samantha.
Extremely concerned.
You see an old man, very pale, transparent, looking at you. Get out of my library, please. I would like to get some of this organized that you have made a mess of.
That's Brian saying, "Get the fuck out already."
You've been in here for 9 hours. Get a fucking life. Go touch some grass.
I thought about saying go touch some damn grass.
Get the fuck out. Go to your party, you little shit.
I would like to fix my library that you have made a mess of. As he
Step
looks around
outside.
at the scattered
Get the
books.
stink blown off of you.
Right.
Smells like
Sorry.
book nerd.
I guess it's been a while.
It's
Apologies.
been literally 10 hours, child. You are welcome here anytime. You stay this long, you're bothering me.
I'm really excited of hand again, real quick. Hold on. That's another 11. The owl does squiggly lines around the key.
Just adds exclamation points and stuff.
No, like as Smash trying to say it's magical, but that's not magical to 11, so that's as good as it's gonna get.
I hand the reins to the cart over to V,
Owl party.
and I get on my flying carpet and I fly back to the inn.
Owl party.
Darius is gonna fly down. Where are they going?
The owl will say to you, "Wait, does the owl talk directly? Is that how that
No,
works?
It can't
No.
speak.
Okay, okay, cool.
It can
Let's use-
understand the language, it can't speak it.
Good. Okay. Yeah, we'll stare.
I'm assuming he's speaking to you, V and or Car.
Or T.
No, T
He's
started walking.
Oh right, yeah.
She got annoyed at the bullshit and was like, I'll get a head start.
I really wish I could join you.
You can jump off at any point.
Yeah, but now I gotta hold the fucking horses.
Well,
Also paid all
not
the money.
necessarily. And,
We
and
could
as I gesture, my zombies walk up, and one of them puts out his hand to take the reins from you.
Nah,
Zombies.
I think I'll hold on to them, but thanks.
Zombie's like, give.
Fuck it though. I'll give them
reins."
fucking 30 minutes. If in 30 minutes we're leaving without them, they can catch up to us.
Alright, I'm gonna go catch up with T because
That seems
Please do,
I
actually.
don't want any of us to be alone because
That's-
Yay, split
bullshit seems
party.
to happen around us.
Oh god, this party is.
We'll catch up to you guys in a little bit.
So Darius throws a thing and hey, there's a dire wolf.
Again.
Alright. So the dire wolf runs
Again.
to catch up.
so many dire wolves.
My flying carpet is new and pretty and back to an actual flying carpet size.
Yup. It functions properly.
I
Something.
am just going to climb up into the back of the cart and sit down, and I'm gonna like instruct all of my undead to climb back there and sit with me. And then I'm like, all right, now I have to name you all. This is going to be the hardest part. And then I'm going to just sit there trying out different names.
Alright. Kay, how long after the librarian yells at you do you get out?
Only like a few moments after, he'd just like
Alright.
process what he obtained and then he would leave.
Yeah, he starts picking up the books, glaring at you, putting them back.
Disrespectful child.
And then, Tariq, as you're standing there kind of wandering around, pacing,
Oh, Trick would have sat down like reading because now he knows what's happening.
you see a spectral door open, and Kay walks out.
You know, it would be nice if you warn people before you just. You know, just fair warning.
I guess I do need to work on that a little bit. Still an adjustment being around other people.
It's fair. Do you need like someone near you at all times or something?
As I
What's
walk
he
into
I think
the
so.
room.
Oh, hey. Found him. Did you get my message?
Sleep in?
No, he used the key thing. Didn't you get my message from the owl?
I got K.
Oh. That is fair. Owls don't usually know how to write. Well, we should probably get going before they decide to leave us behind.
My flying carpet is back to normal use, so you could just hop on and we could just catch up with everybody.
Okay.
So you guys catch back up to the cart after about 10 minutes. And you all arrive back. Go ahead.
Am I using the 4x6 flying carpet, or am I using the 5x7 flying carpet?
Let me double check, because I need to pull it up again.
So as the owl sees me, it takes off after a T, and there he is.
I was using the 3x5 one before, because you
Mhm.
said that it was just barely repaired, and
Yeah.
it had that
Why
other
does
restriction where it could
things
only
not-
be 10 feet off the ground.
Actually,
Why do
while
things
we're
not wanna...
on the way there,
Go ahead.
yeah, when you have a moment, I have something about this, and he points at his chest, that I found interesting and I want to discuss with you.
All right.
I did quote, I need this air quotes, research on my own with it. I found something weird happened.
I forget it's carpet of flying, not magic carpet.
It's carpet of flying.
Magic
always forget
carpet
that.
ride.
And then there's 3 sizes. 3x5 has a flight speed of 80 feet.
Yep, it's the 4x6.
The 4x6 has a flight speed of 60 feet per round.
And 400-pound limit.
Yep. No, 800 pound. 4x6 has a limit of 800 pound, but it goes to half speed at 400 pounds.
Oh, the one I'm looking at only shows that. It just says 4x6 capacity, 400 pounds, 60 feet. You carry twice the weight shown. Oh, but flies at half speed if it carries more than its normal capacity. So it's 30 feet if it's more than 400. Oh, if it's over twice. Yeah. They put that so weird. I hate how they word that.
The way it actually shows up in D&D Beyond under the inventory, it actually spells it out a lot better.
That is, I hate how that is worded, because that, like, they should put. It's stupid. I don't like this table. Whole nother animal.
Okay, so I'm going to be shuffling stuff around in my inventory, but I'm going to add in the 4x6 flying carpet.
Yep.
And I'm going to remove the other one.
Yep. It is a very tight squeeze to ride on it. Spoiler alert. For all three of you.
I become a gnome.
Valid.
And I thought Brian had bad jokes.
Sean, that's bad. Even for me.
Oh god, what the fuck? I just saw that.
It's a good joke, but it's bad. I love it. So, for Twitch, because I want y'all to hear this, would you call my marching minions a deadline? Just so y'all hear the bullshit we're dealing with. I just want y'all to hear this.
How dare you? Sorry, like, no. Banned.
But you all arrive back to the cart.
Sean, why?
Who's driving?
Sean, I would. Sean,
I currently have the reins, and I'm ready to start driving whenever asked.
Do you want me to? I can talk.
No,
to
no,
them.
you're on the magic carpet. Go with the carpet. I got this.
I got on the carpet to get here quicker. Why are you being so weird?
No, maybe you should. Okay, here, you could take them. I just dropped the reins.
I grabbed them, looking at V with the most fucking confused face an injured elf could give.
I cast Calm Emotions.
I don't know what the fuck I do. How's a horse work?
What do you mean, how does a horse work?
I don't know how to drive one of these fuckers.
You just, oh my
I was
God.
just holding the rope. The guy handed it to me.
Use my last
That's all you
spell.
needed to do. Just sit there and hold the rope.
That's all I did.
Okay, good.
I'll use my last spell slot to cast Speak with Animals so I could just easily direct them more.
I
All
pat
right.
him on the head.
You do so.
And then we catch up. Let's go. We gotta catch up to the other two. But where are the other two?
They
went
went ahead of us.
Oh, then let's go catch up to them. Let's
I
go,
figured
guys.
they might be doing like scouting ahead to make sure that there's no like logs on the road or anything.
Oh no, that wasn't it. They just got tired of your shit.
Of my shit, I'm not the
Oh.
one that went into an alternate dimension to read a book.
I should have specified. They got tired of waiting. Is that where the fuck you were, Kay?
Yeah, he used his special key thing. I think it was.
Indeed. Trying to get a
That's
bit more.
cool, I guess. Does it work on the road? Can you do that like in the cart?
Can you do that right now? Just get lost forever again?
Well, I
Shot.
can't exactly test it right now, but perhaps in the future.
Okay, I'm just curious. Anyway, shall we?
I'm done with these
Sean,
zombie
please.
puns. Done. I'm pretending they don't exist after this one.
Oh my god.
But you guys start on the road. Darius and T, please give me a perception check. As we switch
Before
off of
Stallion
Dicey
staring water.
and back to
22.
Aesala.
Damn it, Cyrus, I was gonna say that.
So as you guys are kind of starting to travel upwards, where did I put my thing? I lost things. There it is. Cool. You see what appears to be a small assembly of I'm gonna call them cases.
Of what?
Cases of differing
Cases.
shapes and sizes.
Just in the middle of the fucking road.
Just off the side. A little bit ahead of you guys. Probably about
How fast?
50 feet.
T, how fast have you been going? And you're gonna suffer for that later, Sean. How fast have you been going?
Just probably normal. I don't know.
Ryan, would you say my owl with its 50 feet of movement speed would catch up?
Slowly. But
I
yes,
just wanted to
it
make
would.
sure the owl's with them.
Well, we got a head start.
Owls fly.
Well,
at
it's
6
dashing
speed.
because I told it to go fucking go to you.
Yeah, after it finished its little toothless impression.
We were playing Pictionary with an owl.
Yeah, I said toothless impression.
The
You don't
worst
get that
part
reference,
is it
go
couldn't
watch
even
the
tell
good
us when we
movie.
got the answer right.
Well, the more
How
interesting
much
is
do I want to
how
bet
it's
they're
able
not
to say
going
new
to
word.
ignore these cases when they drive by?
Darius, you're there. You can comment.
I would not bet money on that because we know they love to mess with stuff.
I pull out my short sword and I kind of poke it as I get closer.
As you get closer, you realize they are not like suitcases, they are instrument cases.
What the fuck?
Wait, wasn't there? I'm not there.
Is there anybody else around said cases?
Does not appear to be. Give me an investigation check, both of you, please.
$14.
13.
All you can see is wagon tracks, but you've been seeing those for miles.
Think they fell off a wagon?
It's a good possibility, but it could also be a setup. One that they're not going to ignore.
Want to torch them?
I mean, I could.
Oh no, suspicious instrument cases. Fireball.
More like dragon's breath, but okay.
Get him!
Now she just ignores them and just keeps walking. Maybe if I keep walking, they won't stop. I flipped a D2.
Okay.
All right.
If you want to do something, go ahead.
As you guys are discussing this, you see an owl fly up to you both.
One of the dum-dums, I'm assuming.
It waves at you with its wing.
I think
As it's
that's
flying?
Treeks.
Well, no, it would land and then wave to you. It's like, yes, while it's flying and then tumbles to the ground.
I mean,
And right behind it, a gnome on a flying carpet that also has a flight speed of 60.
hello.
What are you guys doing?
Walking.
What are those?
I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna keep
What
walking.
are those?
Not our business. It's
wait.
what it's not. It's what it is.
It's saying this to the bard.
Being somebody who has used instruments before, I would probably recognize these as instrument cases.
Oh, they 100% are.
If something happens, you're on your own. And she just keeps walking while looking at her map.
I'm with her.
How fast are stallions again in D&D?
I
Depends
use
on how
Mage Hand.
much you want to push them.
I use
It's
Mage
owls.
Hand to pull one of the instruments up onto the road.
Would
It
Mage
moves.
Hand carry that?
Well, I'm
No.
just trying. I'm
It
just trying to
depends on the
catch
type
up.
of instrument.
So
Um,
I'd be doing it at a fast pace.
let's
until we
see.
If
get
it's a
to-
violin case, it's going to be pretty light. If it's a trombone, no.
you can lift the violin case. I was gonna say there's a triangle. Because always have to make fun of the triangle player.
I see you
But
typing,
why
Sean.
isn't there more cowbell?
Sean, I see you
The only
typing.
cue is more cowbell.
Want a bell, Sean? You keep making jokes. You're about to hear a bell in your ears.
I'd prefer you didn't.
I cast
Anyhow.
Detect Magic.
There's no magic.
I use Mage Hand to open the case.
It's a violin. On the inside is engraved the initials HZ.
It looks like they're just stuff that fell off of other people's carts.
Knowing our luck, that's not the case. But if you want them, you can have them.
Is there a flute case?
How many of these cases
surprisingly
are
no.
there?
There's about 6.
I'm going to go around picking them up, and then I'm going to wait for the wagon to catch up, and I'm going to put them all on the back of the wagon.
Well, you are so lucky right now.
The
right.
I
loud
swear to
cry.
God. I will channel divinity these fuckers away.
Yeah,
if you keep
those are
doing
great
that.
names. Fuck you.
Let's say they're not
And-
great names. I just hate them. I just see. I knew what was coming as soon as I saw it. It just destiny was met, and it was just like, God damn it.
So, as the cart rolls up to this, you see the magic carpet kind of just sitting there with Camilla on it, and there appears to be a couple other things laid out as you guys start to roll up to it.
Can I see T in the distance, or is she already gone?
Do you stop at all, or do you keep going, T?
I said I kept going.
All right.
I'm looking at my map, just going.
And I'm with her.
All right.
What are you, Camilla? What are you doing?
It was stuff that fell on the side of the road. If we're headed this way and we see some people that are in a band or whatever, then we can just give them their stuff back. They might not even know that they dropped it. We have extra room in the cart.
Wait,
It's not like
quick question. Was there by any chance a guitar amongst the random instruments?
Oh no.
Yes.
Why do you enable him, Brian?
Okay.
could we have the two
just-
skeletons and the two zombies sit on the back of the cart and serenade us into town?
That's the plan. But first, I've got to make sure that Bone Jovi remembers how to play.
I give
You
Bon
wanna play in the
Jovi
first place?
inspiration.
Just give me a d20 roll.
Awesome.
Oh my god!
I know the level of defeat in my voice. Shut up. I want to talk about it.
On the inside of the guitar case, did it have BJ? Reroll that. I'm using my freaking boon.
This is not a thing you should
no.
use your boot on.
On the inside
No,
is
really not.
TL.
Wait. Inspiration, isn't that
An extra D8 at my level.
I
an
will
extra
use-
D8?
Mhm.
Okay, well, let me...
I'm also gonna throw my diviner's dice into this to subtract 2 from your roll.
No!
Very well.
So I negate that.
So, fine. He has a 7. So he's a little rusty. What do you expect when you peel the flesh?
He
from
breaks a
someone's
couple
bones?
strings as he starts to play.
I'm not mending that. It's not being
I cast mending.
no counterspell.
Mending
Your
is a
counter
cantrip.
spells-
Are you really going to?
You're
I don't have counterspell. What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. You have to look at all your
spell
spell slots.
slots. Mending
I'm just
doesn't.
gonna-
I can keep doing it.
I don't have a cleric
I'm
druid.
just going to
It's not
pat him on the
possible.
shoulder as he's sitting there trying his best to play. And I'm going to say, don't worry, you'll pick it up again soon.
Can I take the guitar and play it?
Does Bon Jovi let him have the guitar? Her, sorry.
I'm gonna kind of like gesture like, well, what do you think? And he'll go ahead and hand the guitar over.
Now, I would like to play the guitar
Give me a
using performance.
Yep, give me a performance check.
That's a modified 20.
Oh my god.
It's much better.
Yeah, there's no use in making.
Ding 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 ding. No, that's a banjo.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
maybe you-
banjos intensify.
Wait, a
Is
banjo
there a
or
kazooie?
Banjovi?
Wait, yo, wait, you have a kazoo too!
I have a
Yes!
kazoo.
So we've got Bon Jovi and Kazooie.
Yes.
Oh
I
no.
have lost my brain. Continuing on.
Speed boost.
How fast is the cart going?
Going as fast as it can until it catches up to the monk and the fairy.
So they're going at
It's
quite
going
a good
at least
speed.
that fast.
It's going fast paced until it catches up.
Therius, you hear a cart rushing up on you guys.
With terrible guitar playing.
No, it's fine.
Don't need the ethereal music anymore.
Brian,
Yeah.
I
the
just-
magic. You kept the magic carpet just small enough to still fit inside of the spider backpack.
That's fine.
I moved to the side of the road so I don't get run over.
Well, I would slow. I'm not gonna bring you. Slow down.
How do you
Like,
stop
when
this thing?
Ah! Tell him to slow down. You gonna get in the cart?
You see,
I don't know. Are we actually on the road?
Captain Loser, we're going to Artcaster.
Yeah, we're going to Artcaster on the road. That's what we agreed to, isn't
Fine.
it?
You see on the cart a gnome playing a guitar to the audience of 2 zombies and 2 skeletons.
I couldn't stop them. Just you could sit up here if you want to ignore them. That's
You
what
also
V's
see a
doing.
dragonborn with a
Wait.
murderous intent in his
What
eye.
kind of was the guitar made for a gnome, or is the gnome just holding this giant guitar?
Oh no, the
I
gnome is
wow,
holding
I
a
am-
giant guitar.
I am the size of a gnome holding a giant guitar.
Yes, this is appropriate.
So essentially, they're playing like only like the bottom part of the guitar right now.
You might have a
I'm
better time
hitting-
sitting up.
All of the high notes.
Yeah.
You might have a better time sitting up here with us, T.
Is there enough room?
I'll
Or
make
do I
enough
have to
room. I
sit
don't
on
want
the
you to suffer.
I'll sit on a lap for all I care. I'm not going back there.
So I normally will not bring up things outside of campaign during campaign time, but this is very funny.
What did you do? What's happening?
God.
So it's not what I did. So
I don't know about that.
kind of a really shitty person said, so for those of you that don't know, in AEW there was a trans woman that won the women's championship for a while. Somebody had tweeted out, y'all mad at me, but Tony Khan, the owner of AEW, put the women's strap on a male. And that former champion proceeds to say, ha, you said strap on. Just to troll him back. I respect that so fucking much that she's just like, I'm gonna ignore your toxicity and make a joke out of what you said.
Okay, so we're talking about the Nyla Rose thing?
Yes. Love her. Love her.
I was gonna say, because Jim Sterling's a wrestler as well, Jim Stephanie Sterling, and they're a wrestler for a couple of different outfits, but they were holding a championship for the longest time too.
Yeah, that was funny. I just found it funny that she had tweeted that out after somebody said that to her. I'm like, I love you. But continuing on. So, you guys continue on your way to Artcaster. As you get close to the city, you see these smaller buildings on the outskirts. They look like large apartment buildings, essentially. Pretty run down, kind of very low rent, is how I'm going to put it, as you get closer. And then, I actually have not posted this yet, because we haven't gotten here yet. But guys, it's ready for a new city map.
No, you already posted it.
Did I already post to Artcaster?
Yep, it's next to the world map. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Because you were like, this is the capital, and then this is Daisu.
Because I was expecting y'all to go there first, honestly. Like,
No.
before y'all went to Freyfar and everything. I was like, oh, they'll go to the capital city.
Nope.
Nah.
Absolutely not.
That's not how we
You
work.
should know better than.
I
should
know,
know
right?
better
At
than
this
that.
point. You're not wrong.
I am keeping an eye out for disgruntled musicians looking for their instruments.
But yeah, you guys have officially arrived in Artcaster.
Keeping an eye out for everything.
Finally.
That's not.
So you guys are coming by the up from the easel area.
So, V, do you even know what this person we're looking for looks like?
You watch V make the Windows startup noise for a second. He realizes that he never got a description. Yeah, no, I don't. No, not the fucking.
I was about to say, don't make me say Jackie.
I know. The crow, the fella, the gnome guy. He seemed to imply that I knew them, but again, I don't know anyone from Artcaster. They do have a port here. I imagine they could have come across the sea, but
So you're telling me we're playing a waiting game?
I guess, yeah. That I suppose they'll find us. I mean, it's not like we don't stand out or anything.
Well,
Looking
did
at
you
the-
actually say we were coming, or?
Well, I never talked to the person. I assume they passed the word along or something. I also assume that if they know me, that they'll probably be able to find me. Because that probably means they're from my area and they know some of my tricks.
Should we be careful just in case?
Oh, we should always be careful.
Well, I meant extra careful because of
No.
things.
I don't know, you might want to tell that to the bumbling buffoons back there.
Yeah, see,
They. Sorry, you go first.
No, you just... this is what I mean. I think they'll know that we're here, and I think they'll know who they're looking for. Especially if the crow passed the word along.
Now, do you keep interesting company normally?
Me? Oh, fuck no.
Then they won't know it's you.
Yeah, no, I
But,
mean,
yeah.
listen, I'm just as confused as you always as could be. I'm just hoping it's one of the good ones, like Willie, and not one of the bad ones, like someone else.
Well, if it's a bad person, you have a
If
contingency plan.
A bad person, I'm gonna hope that the city is busy enough for us to see them first and get away.
I mean, I could.
Or fight them. Fuck it. I don't know. I really didn't think
Something
this.
tells me we'll find out soon.
Yeah, we're here. I mean, what the else could happen?
I guess we could stop at a tavern and
Yes.
look around for that.
We should probably dock a
Okay.
carriage somewhere.
Sean, no. Stop. I'm sorry, I have to say something. Stop it. Anyway.
Please stop it.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
have to say something.
I mean,
Who has
Fair
the map?
enough.
Who has that weird magic map again?
I have
The one playing the
map.
guitar.
How long does it take for the map to visualize the city?
Instantaneously.
Yep.
Well, can you locate the nearest tavern then?
It is. I pulled the map out.
There is
Right
a
there.
small tavern right at that corner on the easel as you come up.
Is there?
Go
Sorry,
on.
I was just gonna ask if there is a place we could park our cart on that map too.
There's the stables.
There is a Staples.
That would work. Yes. Pull up to the stables, put the horses there, tell them we'll be back, and then go to the tavern.
You can't just park.
I'm aware. I'm paying for it. I'm coming right to you. Relax.
Oh, I thought you said you were immediately like parking it and leaving.
No, I'm not. Treek's not that dumb.
It'll be two gold a day.
I'll give you. What do you think? I look back towards T&B. What do you think is a good estimate of time of how long we'll be here?
I throw 6 gold at the guy in
That
front of
works.
Yeah.
us. Yeah, for now.
I'll write and I write this. I write in a download book 3 days for stable. I'll remember that.
Name for pickup.
Treek Starblade.
All right.
Alphabets.
Thank you. Thank you, Kay. All right. It'll be all set. Just make sure you come back if the 3 days ends and you guys haven't picked it up yet.
We'll
I'll
be
be-
back. Thank you so much.
I'll be back to pay. Yeah, don't worry.
I'll
Mhm.
direct
And if-
the person.
But if not us, there will be an owl with a note and a satchel of gold. Just if I can't make it personally.
Okay. And you guys arrive at the small, kind of looks like a dive bar called the Snap.
The snack.
The Snap.
Oh, the
The
snack.
snap.
Okay.
Are we in Marvel Town?
No, worse.
Oh, don't say words.
It's a slam poetry bar. I can hear the absolute disappointment from every last one of you.
Camilla, what's
I'm
the
not
name?
disappointed at all.
We
Camilla, what's
just
the-
escaped the zombie mariachi band.
So
Camilla,
I'm going to
where's-
tell
where's
you
the-
where I got the idea for this from. One of
Dream
my
Like a
least favorite.
movie.
Yes, my least favorite sequel.
Camilla, what's the nearest next tavern?
There's another one about a couple minutes away.
It's 200
we're
gold a
going
night.
there.
Tavern?
Is it a tavern?
It is a tavern.
What is the name of the tavern on the map?
The tavern is called Writer's Block.
Don't at me like
So-
that.
I couldn't resist.
So that probably will be quieter. So let's go there.
Probably not.
Well, it's better than slam poetry.
I have
couldn't
heard there's
resist
a
the joke.
stand-up comic like,
On my
open
map,
mic
is there a
night,
monastery or
so I
church
can
here?
come out there.
Yes, it is in the garden.
Okay. Staying away from the garden.
It's actually that one solo building in the center of the garden.
Okay.
That one tiny speck of
Yes.
I love it.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
What
wow.
can I
really
say?
love it. Oh, okay. Well, then we had the writer's block instead of the snap.
The Writer's Block, it's a little less. It feels like a local coffee shop, is how I'm going to put it.
Does everybody have magic tablets pretending that they're writing something really important?
Oh, 100%. And the ones that don't have magical tablets are literally have like crumpled paper surrounding them.
Okay, you don't need to add me like that. What the fuck?
I know Wiz is over here like, you motherfucker, leave me
Oh,
out
yeah.
of this, please. I didn't need this.
So I don't need this reminder. I do it enough.
I go to the innkeeper and ask how much rooms are.
About 5 gold a night per room.
Oh.
Say, buddy, that's a little steep, don't you think?
And
And don't you think you could
And-
charge us a little less, you know?
Walks over to Camilla.
he immediately leans forward. I'm
there
still
any other-
trying to get myself off the ground here when it comes to my side. This is my side gig still. It's paying for my main gig. But I need to make
The
my
owner
money
has writer's
here.
block.
Huh?
The owner has writer's block. This is backup plan.
You don't say. It's like I wanted to make that joke or something.
Walks
Would
over to
you
Cam-
be interested in some affordable entertainment in exchange for rooms?
I mean, I'm sure the Snap wouldn't mind it. My people
No.
kind of prefer the
Stop trying to
quiet.
go there.
I mean, if you really want to try to bother the writers and get pegged with paper, I mean, and sometimes magical pens, you're welcome to try.
Free magic pens.
Usually they stick.
Who's rooming with who? I'll pay.
No, I got it. Well, we need 2 rooms. I'll throw 10 gold down.
Yeah, 2 rooms is probably the best option.
If anyone wants another one, they can get it themselves.
7. So one room is gonna have 4 people. One room's gonna have 3.
I know, tiny hut. I'm sleeping outside.
What?
Oh, you whiny brat.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna purchase another room and be like, well, you know, my guys need a place to rest their head too.
You're kind of zombie. You're sleeping with your zombies and skeletons.
I mean, he could have left them in
No,
the
they
cart,
can have their own
technically.
room.
Why are we giving them their own room?
Look, just because they're dead doesn't mean they're not people.
Just because they're dead means they're probably going to smell up the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a big house cleaning bill.
Don't worry.
yeah. We're leaving them in the cot.
Well, if that's what's happening, I am alone in a room now. So whoever wants to join me can join me.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure, you're the only sane one here.
Oh, wow, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's fair.
Just because I have low impulse control does not mean I'm not insane.
Oh, you are insane. But I can handle you.
And How many rooms are we having now? I'm confused.
We're at 3 right now.
It's at
But
3 at
one-
the moment.
One is Ka and Ka's motley crew of bastards, as I'll
Bullshit.
call it.
And then one is
Oh,
Eutharius and
Motley Crew. You know what? I could do
No.
that too.
No.
You put that into existence.
No.
I don't know what I did. V's just gonna walk upstairs and check out the rooms.
Never
Camilla,
thanked you.
Camilla, Kay, are you guys good for sharing a room with me?
I'm fine with that.
I believe I mentioned my tiny hut.
Just get in a room.
You're actually doing
Fine.
Get in the room.
But bed.
Go up to our room.
All right. So as you
I
enter,
didn't want to make implications about him wanting me to share his bed.
I'm sleeping on the floor. Fuck you.
there are 2 beds per room plus a small cot.
I can sleep on the
God
flying
is
carpet
mine.
like I always do.
And there's also a small writing desk, which, with a stack of paper and a pen on the side.
It's good for Kay.
This guy's book.
But you have your room.
What time of day is it?
It's late into the evening.
Oh, then it's bedtime, is what you're telling me.
That was a long travel.
Well, discuss what we should do in the morning then. Let's head to bed. And I'm gonna long rest because I need that to do that right now.
I wonder why.
Oh wait, fuck it. I'll talk about with Camilla here. I'd go over to Kay before bed, and so when I was doing my research, quote unquote, earlier, I learned the crystal absorbs necrotic and thunder magic for some reason. It doesn't absorb poison, acid, or radiant, but it absorbed necrotic and thunder. Also, I don't know how much this matters. I can still wild shape apparently, but actually, no, I haven't checked that. But my ability to cast a spell that affects my whole body has been nullified.
Most likely overwritten by the transmuted purposes of this crystal.
Yeah, I tried to cast my bark skin on myself, and it did not work. Just thought I'd share that information.
Interesting.
So the rooms are Therius, T and K, or
No.
Nope.
V.
Yeah.
Sorry. The alphabet's
Not like
getting
I take up any
messed
room.
up.
Fuck off.
Camilla, K, Tariq, and then Car and the Zoms. Or the Undead.
Yep. And did have their own room with the car, yes.
Yes. And I've got Liv and Mort are on the other bed. And then we've got
Jack and Bon Jovi.
Jack and Bon Jovi are on the other bed. And
You're on the cot?
I
You
know
sound
there's
like an
skeletons
excited
and all,
child
but there
describing
was
their
a lot of
friends.
there was a lot of like, yes.
There needs to be a 5th one.
Like I know there's skeletons,
No.
but I wasn't expecting this level of. Never mind. I'll leave that joke for later.
A little
Please, thank
boned.
you. So, continuing on. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck! Okay.
17.
26.
You said
I am not getting.
which of
You will
these
not be
buttons
getting
is
my
it?
dreams. I can dream for once, and you're not influencing.
Most likely mine.
I
Oh!
got a 6.
I highly doubt it was.
Never
unless you got
mind.
the same thing.
I had a 7 going there.
Therius got
I
a
had a
4.
net 1.
Oh.
You got a nat
Jesus.
1, Karina?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be extra
Godspeed.
fun.
Not fun. That's not my room.
Karina, as you're sleeping, you hear.
Meditating.
Yeah, as you're meditating,
I don't have dreams.
you're correct.
I don't sleep.
I don't sleep. I can't dream.
I drink coffee.
It's a vision from a very specific individual, which she knows.
Yes. I have a feeling.
You see an image of your close friend Zarissa running through a forest that you don't recognize. Scrapes all across her as if she's in great danger, under attack. Heavy breathing, looking back, panicked. And then, as she turns her head forward, she notices you for a brief moment. You watch as she stumbles over herself, looks back at you one last time, and just starts to reach out before the vision goes dark. How do you react?
T will stand up, like crawl out of bed, stand up, and start going for the door, and just realize Zarissa's not on this continent. So she'll kind of just plop down onto the floor and try meditating to reach her, like she's done before.
You attempt
Not
to.
knowing if it'll actually go through.
You attempt to, and nothing happens. You feel no connection. Just a brief blip as you attempt to. It's almost an unsettling feeling as you're like, this works usually within a certain distance. But the fact that you feel a connection and then it immediately breaks almost unsettles you.
At that point, T will just open up the door and kind of just walk out of the tavern and just start pacing the streets, being away from the garden, just like, where the fuck could she be? Because she never leaves. She's never left. So she's just wandering the streets for most of the night and probably most of the morning.
As it reaches early in the early morning hours, you see a lot of people are out. Actually, as the evening's going on, as you're wandering, you see a lot of the people out, especially in the alleys. A lot of them seem to be graffitiing the walls. You know the city is all about art and everything, so it does not surprise you. And as the morning starts to come up, you hear street musicians starting up early, arguing over spots and everything as the sun comes up. And that's when the rest of you all wake. V and Therius, you notice that T is not in the room.
Well, I do only sleep or meditate for 4 hours.
I mean, yeah, but they're usually here at least when we wake up. Should we go check downstairs?
Probably.
I'll go and do that.
I'll follow.
What are the other 4 of you doing this wonderful morning?
Well, after getting everybody sorted first thing in the morning, I lead my retinue down and we all sit at a table.
Treat goes downstairs, sees this, goes right back upstairs. Nope, no, I'm kidding. Treat goes around and he
I
walks
would like
past.
to, I'm going to get breakfast. And as Tariq comes downstairs, he just sees me spoon feeding oatmeal to a zombie.
I love that imagery.
Treat just puts his hands on his face
Ha!
and just goes, "I'm not doing this today," and he leaves. He leaves the tavern.
So 3 times today have I brought out a dire wolf.
That's impressive.
That's all. Yeah.
What do you mean? It's only the first time today.
Shut up. Band.
Sure.
What day in game is it?
22.
Okay. He
Camilla,
just
what
goes
are you...
out and looks for anything suspicious. Like,
I take it we didn't find T
Don't be
downstairs.
suspicious.
You do not.
Don't be suspicious.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna stop Treek before he heads out. Hey, Treek, did
yeah.
T come to you guys' room last night? Because she's not up there and she's not out here.
Does anyone remember any items she had on her?
She has the poison daggers that we had.
I mean, if it's dire, I could just cast locate object and find her if she's 1,000 feet around us.
I don't know if it's that urgent. I just checking because we've had a pretty bad history of people just disappearing and then the bad shit happening. So
I'll go. I was gonna go out and look for things anyway. I'll go look for her.
okay, be
Please
careful.
Please make sure Car doesn't do anything stupid with the zombies while I'm gone.
I will try my hardest.
And Trick will go out, and instead of doing what he was going to do, well, actually doing that, he's gonna also look for tea.
Give me a investigation check.
Oh shit! Okay. Oop.
Beer stars
ooh.
like World Star, but
20?
beer.
22.
T, where are you right now?
I don't know, Almighty God, roll a thing for me. She doesn't know where the fuck she's going.
True.
She's just wandering.
Let's roll my favorite roll. Because obviously the big thing, you're not going anywhere near the garden, obviously.
Nope, she's avoiding that.
So you end up close to the port. The water feels almost calming, calling to you.
Guessing I find her.
It takes you a while, but you do kind of look around like the area you guys have been, and then you start to head towards the water to loop upwards, and you see her kind of relaxing.
Freaky odds walks over. Are you okay?
She does not hear you. Or notice you, anyway.
Treequill. Druidcraft and a little amaranth appears right in front of her.
She kind of just tilts her head.
Then Treek will sit down next to her. Hey, you okay?
Oh, you see that she's kind of like, she's not tired, but she's not like fully there. No, not.
I'm guessing you don't want to talk about it.
I don't understand it. It felt weird. Like I saw something while I was meditating.
Like a vision.
I guess. Like I've had a couple of them. I've vision walked before, but it felt a little bit more real.
Okay. Is it okay if I ask you 2 questions? You don't have to answer either of them, but just so I can maybe help you with what's going on.
Sure.
What first question? What happened in the vision? If you're comfortable telling me.
I saw my friend. She was running through a forest, very heavily bruised and scratched. She was running from something. She seems to have seen me, but obviously I couldn't help her.
Leads into my next question. What did it? I know it's probably going to be hard for you to describe, but while that was happening, how did it feel? Did it feel like why did that happen? Sorry. Does it feel like more of you could reach out and touch something and you would touch it, or it felt like kind of just you were an omnipresence there?
It kind of felt like I was there. Like she reached for me, and I, before I could try to reach for her, I woke up. Woke up, quote unquote. She's never left our home, so it unsettles me.
Brian, what kind of role would it be to see if I can identify what kind of vision she had? With how that was worded. With how she was wording it.
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay. Fuck, that's a 9. I'm gonna re-roll that because this is important. 14. That's better.
It feels. You're now dreaming.
Yes.
But this is hard to tell without knowing, because you know T doesn't have any arcane abilities. You don't know anything about their friend.
Nope.
And you don't know much about, like, if anything else in the world could be influencing him.
Well, I'm trying to see if it was more like an omen or if it was like something that was happening in the present, like a vision in the present, or like an omen to happen. That's what I was just trying to more figure out.
That's a little harder to distinct without seeing the vision yourself.
That's fair.
Or knowing where it comes from.
Well, since I couldn't see it, maybe something wants to let you know that something is happening. The gods are dead, and I can only assume something. Is your friend magical? Like, able to use magic?
As far as I know, she's the same as me. We grew up together as dragon monks. There were times where she was away from me, so I don't know her full capability of anything else. She was always second to me in combat, anyway.
All I can really think of is either some powerful entity wanted you to see what was happening, or it was an omen of either or.
Either which way, that's scary because we were the top in our field of newcomers.
Did you happen to see what kind of trees were around?
Give me a
Is that a
nature check.
history check?
Nature.
Nature, even worse. 14.
They appear to be some form of maple, which you Drake,
Yeah.
you're only really familiar with Omniwood, right? Actually, no.
Well,
You guys would be familiar with these trees from your
Oh?
short time in a stall.
Oh, I was gonna ask. It's because I was looking at the world map. Oh, you're friends on this continent then. Because from what I know, the only maple trees are in a stall.
That's even more unsettling. Why would she be in a stall?
It sounded like she was trying to run away from something. Maybe she thought she'd be safe here.
At this point, T kind of just curls up in a ball and just kind of stares out at the water. Kind of disconnects.
Well, all that's going on. What's everybody else doing back at the tavern?
There is why.
Getting into trouble.
There is why.
Burning to the ground apparently.
There is why. Are you surging? Is that a surge, or are we lucky enough that's not? I think you're muted. Rob,
do
you're
that.
muted.
You'll never
Rob,
know.
you're muted.
Impending doom, maybe?
Oh,
Vlad thinks that we definitely surged.
no,
Yep.
I didn't. I didn't
Oh.
surge. I just threw that to make
Oh,
you
you-
worry.
Bastard.
God damn it.
I'm gonna see what the 52 could have been.
The spectral shield.
Oh, okay, that would have been too bad. Okay.
So other than the zombie feeding, that's weird, as is. Everybody else. Like, obviously, V, I'm assuming you're a little distracted right now, knowing that T's gone. Or did you go look?
No, V's plan is to get a kind of a light breakfast, and then I don't want to go alone, but I also
What does it
was
say?
tasked to watch the zombies and make sure they didn't do anything. So I'll probably give it like an hour before Treek or anyone comes back, just making sure Car and the zombies don't do anything insane.
I would never,
I'm still
unless
here.
I did.
Yeah, I was going to say, Camilla, what are you doing?
There's a reason Shriek left the opportunity to V and not to anyone else. Okay, wasn't down there, but you know why.
I'm pretty much just following what everybody else is doing because you keep putting me in places where I can't actually use any of my skills to do anything passive. So, kind of just along for the ride here.
By the way, Treek would be druid casting lavender, hoping to help relax T in any way. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Okay, what are you doing?
Breakfast.
What did you just say? I need you to repeat that for me.
Breakfast.
Breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Break fast.
7 breakfast.
Breakfast.
I hate you.
Oh, that tickles my soul.
Hey, v, give me investigation check, please.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
This letter?
It does not pertain to fey, celestial fiends, or undead, does it?
It does not.
It never does, but I always have to ask. Oh, that's a nat 20 for a 25.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Wow.
fuck! Nice.
As you're kind of sitting here waiting, your thumbs kind of move along the side of the table, and you notice a pattern appears to be carved in.
There's gum under the table.
And as you kind of look closer, it looks very similar to what was carved into your hand.
Thieves can't what now?
I
don't think
need
any of us-
everyone to know. I'll tell you later. Can I try? Okay, well, V's V, so he's gonna start with this. I want to try pushing my hand through the writing.
You literally push the table into whoever is across from you.
Please tell me it's Camilla. You just go, oof.
I hope it's a zombie. I really hope it's a zombie.
Roll for it.
It's Camilla. She's already having like the worst day of her life. Why not get hit by a table?
Roll a D. Roll a D8. I want to know. 1 through 4. It's a zombie.
Well, the zombies are all at the table with me, and you guys haven't exactly wanted to sit near me.
Sorry, Camilla. There's some weird fucking writing here. DM, do I recognize this beyond just the markings at the on like? Does this have any meaning to me beyond just it was the same markings as the wall?
You did not ask Crow about it, so you don't know.
Okay, that's fair enough. If I do a quick scan of the room, is there anything like any more of those markings, or like anything that would indicate that this means something else or something more?
Not on an immediate glance.
As we're sitting here, I looked around for the barkeep.
Yeah, they're kind of standing behind the bars, slowly.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, this is a really nice table. How much was it?
I think it was like maybe 5 gold.
I toss them a platinum. I take out my hand axe, transform it into a battle axe, and then smash the table in half.
What the fuck?
Oh. I see.
That makes sense to me.
That was mahogany.
Yeah.
I thought about the joke! I thought about it.
Darius
You
is
beat me
gonna
to it
perk up.
once.
Darius is gonna perk up. Wait, are we destroying the place?
Oh no.
You
Oh,
see
God,
everyone in the tavern kind
Food
of
fight.
looks. The tavern keep goes, they kind of put the platinum in their pocket. Please don't destroy any more, please.
Oh, I handed you a platinum. I get one more.
Oh my god.
Do you actually say that?
No.
Yes, I actually say that.
I'm gonna ask you to leave, please.
I smash a
Yeah,
table on
that's
my way out.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess we're getting kicked out of this city now.
Yup.
At least the bar.
We've been here for a night and a half. Fuckers.
And you guys thought that me and my perfectly innocent dead people were going to be the problem.
Why didn't
Can
you realize somebody was in a furniture smashing mood?
Can I pick up the shard or half
you
of
mean, Mick?
the table that has the inscription on it?
Yes.
I'm
You
gonna
could've
go
just
over to the
deceived them
barkeep.
because
I'm
it
gonna
was
say,
Half of the
"Hey,
table.
excuse me. Does this mean anything to you?
Yeah,
Does it mean something to you?
Do I get like a vibe off this guy?
Give me an insight check.
Give a vibe check right
Is he
now.
in on
Give me
the
a vibe
shit?
check.
Put my head back
That's
in.
a
You
9.
know what you did.
But I'm gonna add 1 to it with my dice.
So 10.
10. Because I rolled really bad last night.
They seem to know more than they're letting on.
I will. Fuck it. They hate us already. I'm gonna reveal the mark that I still have on my other hand.
You should
That kind
shut
of matches
me.
the inscription.
Third room
Maybe
on the
I-
right.
V looks very stunned for half a second and then goes, "Oh, thank you," and I'll just, and he like he tries to lift up the half of table that he is not carrying, but realizes he can't do it. He's like, I'll just leave that there.
I send my owl back in to ride on your shoulder.
Darius is on the other shoulder.
Oh fuck! I got like an angel and a devil. I don't know.
I don't know which one's which is the worst.
What do you mean, devil? It's a devil and a
Alright,
devil.
my army of little creatures. Let's go to the third door on the right. Is what I heard.
Yep.
All
You
right.
see my owl twist its head all the way around, start puking green slime? No.
Fuck off. No.
Is the door locked? Trapped?
It is not.
Surprise! It eats you.
I guess I'll
Door is a mimic.
open it.
So actually, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh,
Perfect.
Any questions, comments, or concerns before we end?
why you gotta leave me like that?
Because I'm a dick. What did you expect
Cliffhanger.
from me?
He's hanging from a cliff, and
That's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Oh fuck.
Correct.
So, no, the thing that I'm curious about is like.
Oh
if
no.
I
You're a
gave
full
my
robot.
Skeletons
You
glasses of milk.
Sean, you're full robotic right now.
Calm down, Optimus Prime. It's okay.
I think we're good because all I heard was milk and zombies, and I need nothing more to
Yeah,
know.
please, no more. Domo.
Nothing
What-
more to
No
know.
Should I
more
be
yourself.
No, you stop typing, Sean. You were told no.
It's fine because I can ignore that. But once again, as always, as always, thank you all, players, and those joining in chat for joining me. That's
not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
well, yes, obviously, it goes right through. So, for my week, I've only got another stream planned on Saturday, which will be me and Cameron's possibly final Nuzlocke stream together. Next week is the full relaunch.
Spelled that wrong.
Next week is the full relaunch of the channel, which will start on Monday with my Digimon Nuzlocke, because I hate myself. Spoiler alert. Otherwise, Momo, you have things going on pretty much every day of the week, right?
Pretty much every day, yeah, except for yesterday where I had just like a total breakdown and I just couldn't.
Valid.
It's gonna be Warframe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No stream on Saturday, and then D&D on Sunday. Per the usual.
Also, I have officially started putting out stuff for Spelljammer. You guys can check that out, including potentially PvP, because bad ideas. But once again, guys, thank you for joining in. I will see you all Saturday and or Tuesday. Thanks, guys.